through, 30% water in the air you breathe. 70% water in your body. 70% water in all of the two-legged, four-legged, winged and scaled, and the plant. So conscious inside a vessel of water. Hold the same intent through the water. Vessel, conscious in a vessel of water. Communicating through the heart, through the water that you're walking through. Communicating to the water and everything around us. It takes the personality out. It is straight source, life force, consciousness, divine. Without the personality. Personality is created when you come here. Depending what you go through, who you're brought up with, and what you have to go through. So this is not about where we come from, this is about why we're here now. So we're going to get these ochres, and we're going to take some water, and we're going to cross over, we're going to let this lovely lady over here. She's going to lead us around to this side over here. I'm going to draw a little design over here on the ground, and we're going to mimic that design over there, on the other side of the fence.
Good with the ochre on, huh? Thank you, brother.
Now, can you say Nako, Nyano, Nyani?
Nako, Nanu, Nani.
Nako,
Nako,
Nyano,
Nanu,
Nyani.
Nyani.
That means goodbye, see you later. What does it mean?
Goodbye, see you later.
Now with these ochres, you're going to put on your hands the brown and the red. You're going to put it on everywhere that shouldn't be here. Goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, see you later.
Yay.
And you're going to go over there and all that dirt, you're going to put your handprint, you're going to paint your feet, you're going to say goodbye, see you later. Because you want that dirt to be moved.
Yay.
Yes? Nako nyano nyani.
Nako, Nanu, Nani. Nako, Nanu, Nani.
And you're going to say goodbye to everything. Law of attraction is not attracted to what you think. Law of attraction, depending how you feel, depends on what you put out. So you're being the one to say, goodbye, see you later, goodbye, see you later, goodbye, see you later, to all these things to get them to move.
Let's do it.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Yes!
Okay, you ladies, you lead the way.
Who's going to take the cup?
We're going to leave that for now.
Oh, what are we taking with us now?
We're going to take the ochres.
I've got the ochre, I've got the red.
The rest of the colours will be red?
Yes.
Okay, everybody grab some bags and some buckets.
Put the tub on the wheelchair and push it. No, we'll leave that for later.
Oh, the ladies walk first, because this is women's territory.
Women gave us birth, so they go first.
I thought I'd get creative.
Yeah. Okay, you two ladies, you're going to lead the way. We're going to follow you two. This one here and this lady here, the lady that brought us here. All you ladies first, and us men come behind.
Someone's spying from up above. Someone's spying.
Oh, look at that.
Family organised.
That's a good drone.
That's our guys.
We have a friend with a drone. That's it.
Okay. Hey.
I think we're putting our hands on all these signs and stuff before we go across.
Let's go. No, we don't need. We're going to get the water from here when we do the water. But you need a cup. There's cups over there. Yeah, we got the sand. We'll take that too. One of the boys can take the sand. We'll get the boys to take this. Yep.
I'm old school.
You're going across now. Here you go. Do you want to carry this, someone?
I can mix it a little bit more.
This is too big for you. We'll get one of the men to carry. No, we'll get the men to carry.
Okay, so what's happening here? Hello, thanks for joining me on the live. I'm out at Black Swan Lake at Bundall on the Gold Coast, and we've all painted ourselves up. As you can see, this stuff's amazing. Ochre and paint, this amazing paint. We're doing a traditional ceremony, and basically, and I need to join the women at the front because the women lead in this area. And if you're not aware, the council and the turf club have teamed up to fill in a 2.75 hectare lake with 65 different species of animals, and obviously people are up in arms about it because we don't need another car park here, and that's what they're trying to do, is turn the whole area into a car park. So we're doing a traditional ceremony to, I'm going to join the women up ahead here, coming up ahead, doing a traditional ceremony to restore the lake to the original condition. So right now we're going to be putting some paint on areas that we want to go away, such as this fence that was put here by the council or turf club contractors or whoever it was that's done this. So many animals have been displaced. It's been absolutely disgusting to see, and we believe there's been foul play, and we believe there's been animals buried alive underneath the landfill as well that's happened here. So I'll show you a bit of this now. This was all lake here, and look at it, it's all landfill now. 80% of this lake has been filled in with this dirt, and we're doing a ceremony to reclaim it. We're going to be entering this area here. These are horse stables on the left by the turf club, with some horses in there. Apparently a lot of these horses are here 23 hours a day. They're only let out 1 hour of the day. Here we are entering the area that has been landfilled. This is sacred Indigenous land, and the council took this public land, gifted it to the turf club for $1 a year lease, which is just ridiculous. No one does that. We want a full investigation into this, into compliance around this, and also into all the animals that have been buried alive underneath here, and how quickly this land was filled. We want it restored. We want this land taken away. They don't need another car park here. There's plenty of places they can do car parks. To fill in a beautiful big 2.74 hectare lake that could have actually been, which could be actually a tourist attraction for the Gold Coast, to turn it into this is absolutely disgusting. And Councillor Tom Tate and friends, you should be ashamed of yourself, absolutely ashamed. It makes me ashamed to be a Gold Coast citizen, to have you as a mayor, Mayor Tom Tate, to allow this to happen. And the ceremony is to restore this land. We want this land restored, and we are joining forces now with Indigenous elders and with the multicultural people of Australia joining forces to be a stand for this to be restored back to its original condition and give the swans and the birds that were here a home again.
Someone else gonna get one of these guys? Keep going, white inside, right beside the black, put a white circle. That's yellow, is it? Yes, we can. This is for everyone. Inside it again.
There's our drone friend here. Hello. Our friend with the drone. Getting the footage from the sky there.
Yeah. Someone else can grab it for him? That way I can get him, keep doing this. Yep. Keep going. In there, circle around there too. Yes. So there's 3 colours.
What now? What now?
Nakonyani. Here you go, big handful, man. 3 circles we want all together. Yeah. And another circle yellow around there.
So for those watching this live right now,
Yes.
Could you please tell our viewers what we're doing here right now?
We're putting a ground design down.
Yes.
And this ground design is giving recognition to 2 burial sites, a Bora Ring, a children's burial site, men's burial site, Bora Ring, and the Tea Tree Lakes, which is the food source.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you very
And we'll do the
much.
same thing here, guys. Here you go. Yep. And again, more black.
Go rabbits. It's no good in Redfern. The rabbits. That's the only place we get in trouble.
There we go. Now try not to step on the circles, everyone. That's right.
That's what was requested.
Another circle there. Yep. Go closer down so it doesn't.
Very pretty.
Look at the sunset, everybody. It was just had gold through it.
Oh.
Gold was what we need.
Wow, stunning. Stunning. And there's our drone friends there.
And again, keep going.
Naku nanu nani.
Nakonyani.
We've got blessings. Thank you, Nicole, for your blessings coming through. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Kelly. Linda, Beverly,
Keep going, huh?
Marianne, Rhonda, David.
The more you speak it in, you're putting those words into this ochre as well.
Yaku nani nani.
It's our connection to the earth that will save us. Absolutely, David.
Yaku nani.
That's right. Hello, Jerry, Gail, Andrew, Gary, Gopala Krishnan. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. This is a very special ceremony here at Black Swan Lake on the Gold Coast. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us here on the live. Thank you, Nicole. Much love to you too. And blessings to you. We are here to reclaim this public lake that belongs to the Indigenous people here, and the council have come along and gifted it to the Turf Club, and they're leasing it out for $1 a year and want to turn this whole area into a car park. They've already put dirt into 80% of this area. It has 65 different species of animals, massive 2.75 hectare lake, can see the birds here and the ducks. They're just all going, what the hell is going on? It's absolutely disgusting. We have reports of turtle shells broken, being found pecked at by birds here, because this was all just filled straight, and it was meant to be a slow fill, and they, in about 2 weeks, the council just filled all this area in that I'm standing on right now, which at one point was actually this whole area was actually a big lake here, and it's now dirt. I feel some dripping down my leg. I was wondering what that was. It was just some water out of my bag. Okay, anyway, yeah, disgusting. So this is what's happening here. So stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some Facebook Lives here tonight, covering some of this action. Thank you for watching. Thanks for sharing, Marianne. Appreciate that.
That's it. That's it, and back up to there. That's it. Like this, see? Can you put yellow between them, mate? Oh, I have this part here with yellow.
Where do you need yellow, brother?
Just between here. That's it. Keep going, boys and girls. Yep, yep, that's it. Keep going. Behind you. That's it. Keep going. That's it.
Nakunani.
Yes, goodbye, see you later. Goodbye.
Goodbye, see you later. That's what we're saying. Naku, Nanu, Nanyu.
A feather in the sky there is too. Naku.
Naku, Nanu, Naku, Naku, Nanu, Nani, Naku, Naku, Nanu, Naku, Naku, Nanu, Nani.
Goodbye, see you later.
Nani.
Goodbye.
Naku, Nani, Nani. Goodbye. Naku, Nani, Nani.
That's a good sign.
Wow.
Naku.
Naku.
Naku. Chaku. Naku.
Nani.
Naku. Naku. Naku.
Nani.
That's it, keep going, guys. Naku.
Yeah, I want the sky behind you.
Naku. Naku.
Nani.
Naku.
Naku. Naku, Nani, Nani. 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 Naku, Nani, Nani. Naku, Naku, Nani, Nani. Naku, naku, naku nanu nani. Naku, naku nanu nani. Naku, naku nanu nani. Naku, naku nanu nani. Naku, naku nani nani. Naku, naku nani nani. Nani, naku, naku nanu nani. Naku, naku nanu nani. Naku nani nani. So what's happening here behind me is we're saying goodbye, see you later in Indigenous language, in Aboriginal language. We're saying goodbye, see you later to this dirt that's been put here by the council over this lake, and to the fencing that they put all around here. We want it restored back into the lake that it was. We want the 65 different species of birds, including some endangered animals, to come back here. And basically we just want it restored to the way it was. It was public land, the council had no right. So this is a special ceremony under the full moon tonight, under the sunset, to say goodbye, see you later to all of this that we don't want here anymore. The public want their land back. Naku, naku nani nani. Naku, naku nani nani. Naku, naku nani nani.
Now stand into the open and then throw it in the ground.
And then it's just there through the trees.
Oh wow,
It goes
beautiful.
further back. Oh, I think it's gone down a bit.
Wow, stunning. I'll zoom in on it. There it is. There's our full moon tonight. Wow. Hey Shane, thanks for joining me. Hello to everyone joining us. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. We are saying goodbye, see you later to everything we don't want on this land. We want this reclaimed back to the beautiful Black Swan Lake that it was, 2.75 hectare lake with 65 different species of animals that the council and the Turf Club have teamed up to turn into what they want to be a car park. Well, we don't want it to happen. The public does not want it to happen. It's public land, and the Indigenous of the area were here way longer than obviously anyone else here. The Indigenous here want it restored, and so do we. That's what this is about today. Beautiful ceremony, beautiful gathering of people on the Gold Coast, all saying our bit and doing this beautiful ceremony for Black Swan Lake. Naku nani nani.
That's now we want big circle around it. Big circle. Come in. Make a circle. Now, we're going to say it in English. Goodbye, see you later.
Goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, see you later. Later. Goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, goodbye. 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 Goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, see you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, goodbye.
Hey, goodbye, see you later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't hit you on the way out.
Okay, now, what we've just done, we linked ourselves to the land that we're on. Now, in order for us to be born, the waters were broken in our mother. And then once the waters broke, we were born. Fire and water come together is the sacred marriage. There was no such thing as heaven or what they call good and evil. It was masculine and feminine. It was the Vatican that created the concept of good and evil. It never existed here. It was masculine and feminine. The fire is the masculine. The water is the feminine. The fire is your spirit, which is the life force, the light. The water is what contains the spirit and the consciousness. The conscious is in the water, so the fire comes from the water. When you see a thunderstorm, you see the rain, and then you see the lightning, the fire come from the water. Does that make sense?
Yes.
When you see birthing, the waters break first in the woman, and then the child is born. The life comes forward. So first is water, and then comes fire. Narinya is that story of the sacred marriage. If you look out here in the most eastern seaboard, and you look out into the sea, you will see the salt water as far as the eye can see. And then early morning, you will see the sun come out like a dragonfly out of the water. The dragonfly is born in a small shallow pool, born in the water, and then comes up and sits on top of the water as a pupa. Then he opens up the wings. When the wings dry, they turn into the flight and they fly across the land. No different to the marriage of fire and water on this planet. The sun represents the dragonfly. If you go and look out there in the eastern seaboard, you'll see the water in the dark. Then you see the sun come up like the dragonfly and sit on top. And then as soon as the sun raises above the water, the light goes across like the wings of the dragonfly. And as the sun moves and the light hits the land, everything transforms. Everything of life has water in it. All of the flowers are asleep. As soon as the light hits it, they open up and they follow the sun. So the water reacts with the fire, the marriage of fire and water. The spirit inside every living thing reacts when the light comes up. This is the marriage of the sacred masculine and sacred feminine. They are not separate. They are always together and they always react when they come together. When male and female come together, the heart moves, the spirit moves uncontrollably. They come together and they create life. When life is born on this world, this land, and on every other continent, While the water is inside you, you're alive, and every living thing. When the light goes down, we go to sleep. When the light comes up, we transform, we open up. And then you have the nocturnal. They do the opposite. They already have too much fire, so they stay awake in the night. And they go to sleep when the sun comes up, because the fire in them burns stronger.
Hey, excuse me.
Yep. We're going to do that in about 10 minutes. Yep. Yep. So now, these 3 circles represent past, present, future now, and also the masculine, the feminine, and the children. Female gave birth over here. When the babies died, they were buried on this same site. The masculine, there's a burial site of the masculine, which is men's side, is buried here too. Now we're going to do the water. This is the fire we've just begun. The spirit has come together. Now we're going to go back on the other side, and we're going to start a fire, and we're going to put it in the water.
Mom, is that enough?
Are we going to do it from here or from over there?
From over there. Yep. And then you're going to go into the, you're going to get the water, or we can do it over here if you like. We
Yeah,
don't
but all
mind.
we need to do is bring some wood in the tub.
Yep, let's do that. Can we get a few people to help you with it?
Someone come and help me. I need 2 more people.
Take,
Right?
what a cage,
Right,
cage.
right.
Dan, you got them.
Oh, no, sorry, I got these 2 men in
Yes.
the wood.
What about the sign, handprints on the signs?
Now, what you're going to do, this wet ochres, the brown and the red, you're going to put it on your hand, and you're going to go to these fences and these piles of rocks and the ground, and you're going to put the ochre on it. And you're going to say the nako nyango nyangi, nako. Goodbye, see you later, goodbye. And you're saying goodbye to this dirt here, because it's got to go so the water can come back. Bring back the lake that was here. Now by this, we've probably seen the eye in the sky. That is to record everything we do. So when anyone says we don't know what you do, in order to claim native title, you must show your continuing connection to the land. There's 2 burial sites, a ceremony site, and a feeding ground, a midden. So this is also a camping site. This ceremony shows constant connection, not just with us, but through you too. Your connection here and our connection to you, and all of our connection to this land. So if it has to go to court, we got all you on film and ourselves and this ceremony to show we are still connected through ceremony. The reason being, Uncle Dougie, who you met, he is the man who won the native title for the whole region.
Yep.
He has to be able to show his connection. You have just assisted with that connection. So now, get some red ochre on your hands and brown, and start putting it on the fences, on the rocks, and on the dirt.
Okay. All right, we are at Black Swan Lake. Hello, thanks for joining me on the Facebook Live here.
Make yourself all dirty.
As you can see here, we are doing a goodbye, see you later ceremony, and we want the Black Swan Lake restored to the original condition, 2.74 hectare lake that has 80% now being filled in with dirt by the Gold Coast City Council and the Gold Coast Turf Club. The council's gift of public land. That's on me. It's on me. I'm filming myself. Okay. That's right. Someone just didn't want me to do video of them, so I'm just letting them know I'm filming myself. It's on reverse. So basically, that's what's happening here. So this is a little ceremony we're doing here, a very special ceremony actually under the full moon, where we want this whole area, we want it restored to the original Black Swan Lake, which has 65 different species of animals. The council, Gold Coast City Council, has gifted it to the Turf Club for $1 a year lease, and they want to turn it all into a car park. We are dumbfounded. We're blown away by how this can be allowed to happen, and the Indigenous owners are saying they have no right to do it. And this is what we're here about to say. We want it restored. We want, they've put the dirt here, they can take the dirt away.
That's right. So we've got 3 circles.
Drone up there.
Now come out, walk backwards, and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and
Hey,
Yay! Now sit down and relax for a sec. Wait for more to come in. Then we're all going to go in a ceremony. And we're going to go send in, out, while the fire's burning. And then we're going to take that fire into the water.
beautiful.
Fantastic, that's all we want to see.
We've got red
That
ochre
shows you have been here.
on the signs. We have red ochre on the signs, on the floor. On the floor, there's dirt. This dirt that's now cracked, which was once lake here at Black Swan Lake in Bundall. We're doing a very special ceremony here at Black Swan Lake. We want the land restored to a lake. We want this land restored back to the 2.74 hectare lake that it was, with 65 different species of animals, that the council have decided to gift to the Gold Coast Turf Club, now called the Aquas Turf Club, and turn it into a car park. That's what they want to do. They want to turn it into a car park. So now, here we go. We've got more going on here. We've got some people bringing some more things in.
You're creating like a breath. So we're getting this planet to breathe in and out. And when it goes in and out. Yep. Light him up here. We'll put him in the water there.
Okay.
Light him up. Put him down. That's why it's in there.
Here's another lighter. Who's got a lighter?
Here we go. So we're starting a fire with this now. I'm going to go over to another Facebook profile now, and I'm going to continue this Facebook Live. So check out my other Facebook profiles and you'll see the other lives on this event, and the fire is starting.